Actually, 75% will probably go. Not 50, at least 75%. I'll have to come up with a conversion on that. So this is a live Sea Jamaica camera of the Flat Bridge. The oldest bridge out there in Jamaica. And water is up to the bridge. Water is up to the bridge right now. And it's only getting... This is getting quite high, though. Oh, yeah. Literally in the last 7 minutes, that water has come up a little bit more. So that water's...
Thank you, Tegoro, for the $5 donation. And that is a nice fact to know that 255 miles an hour is the strongest observed wind in any cyclone, especially way back in 1996. That just goes to show you guys how strong these winds inside of the storm can be, whether it be a gust, sustained, or a draft of wind. Thank you, Petramal or 4637. That's another $5 donation. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, yeah, lots of activity. Computer did not like all that activity.
By the way, now the mesovorts inside the... I like this, that are shaping the eye differently. Logan, does that mean there's an eyeball replacement cycle happening or about to happen?
I'm sorry, about what?
About that
An eyeball replacement.
The mesovortices inside the eye actually shaping the eye a little differently.
Oh yeah, they can definitely have some effect in that, especially if they're peripheral. If they're more centralized, then it might have less of an effect. But the peripheral
they're more
ones that are in the
peripheral.
eye wall, yeah, those might have an effect.
They will. They're gonna push because there's high pressure being formed between the two little mini mesovorts, which are areas of lower pressure. That higher pressure is going to push those two out further away, so they're going to be orbiting around a common center. So it's a little mini what's it called, Fujiwara effect inside of the cyclone.
When is the next update where we can get a pressure update? There are no planes going through anymore.
23 minutes is the next flight.
Yeah, 23 minutes, we'll get another airplane in there. We will get another aircraft inside the system by about 3:30 in the morning my time. So they're doing 8,000 people watching. It is very likely we will hit that in probably about 5 or 10 minutes. So thank you guys for subscribing and sharing this, liking and sharing. Excuse me, sharing this. Yeah, the Fujiwara effect inside the Fujiwara effect inside the eye of Melissa. That is absolutely true. That is
that happens with most storms actually that have the mesovortices. Also, what happened to your other live stream earlier?
Oh, you weren't here. I had to restart it because it's the 12-hour mark.
Yeah.
So every 12 hours, I have to start a new one. It's just the way YouTube runs their business with that. So.
Also, you're already approaching 64,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
You're climbing fast.
Could be at 70,000 by the end of this year. Easy. Your goal that you set for the channel might actually come true. Devon House. Looking at the road here, and the rain is coming down pretty good. It is dumping. Actually, this is just a little while ago. So the rain has stopped here, it looks like. It's not raining very hard. But, you know, the rain will come and go as it pleases. And this right here, this camera has some pretty strong winds, and that camera is violently shaking. Prayers for Jamaica from the Netherlands. Thank you for watching from the Netherlands. Thank you for the 10 euro donation. Todd Burnman, 2410. Thank you for the $5 donation. Listening. Oh, got a 20 also. Thank you for that. From West Brandon, Florida. My God. Spare Jamaica as much as possible. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, this is pretty bad. Thank you, Josh Land, 17.4 for the $20 donation. Thank you, Mark Neal, for the $10 euro donation. And euro still warming up, I think. Yep. Oh, we just broke a record. We just broke another record. Minus 3.48 Celsius now. We just broke another record in the eye temperature. We just broke another record. How much higher is this going to go? And it got even... Oh, no. It cooled down a little bit. But, man...
Sean Hardman 7848. Thank you. They said great job on storm coverage to you and your team yet again, David.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, our cloud region or our brightness and temperature difference is back up to 100 degrees Celsius again. That means this system is about as intense as it could get because the eye temperature is actually warmer than it was earlier. So you know what, Ethan? Let me ask you this question. Could this be sub 900?
He's been having I think the aircraft goes in 16 minutes.
Oh, we need them fast. We need them fast, please.
Okay.
All right, I can tell you right now the water is about inches away from spilling over the bridge. It is inches away.
Lift racing, sub 900 means that the pressure of the hurricane will be below 900 millibars. Millibars is the unit of measurement to determine how much rising or sinking at a given point the atmosphere has. So right now, the atmosphere is rising so much that the pressure is risen, or rising so much that the pressure sinks down all the way into very low territories.
All right, so someone donated $5, and this is pretty important. Literally donating to beg you to reinforce the troll comments. Sheesh, it only encourages it more. So we need to get more mods. We need to bring more mods onto the team. We need to figure out who is a good fit, though. The problem is this was. I mean.
Yeah, I've been also looking over it. I've been trying to catch up.
So like who could we who could we trust that is a good fit, and and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so far I'm still figuring that out. But I think I know. I think Sedvold, if they're over 18, would be a good fit. I mean, they've been keeping everything professional so far, but of course that's up to them. If you're interested, are you doing applications?
Yeah. Easy. Yeah, we're gonna have to step it up on this one. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know we don't. We don't have enough mods, but we're working on it now.
Be back in a minute.
Okay, the water is getting higher and higher on this. But I love you guys a lot. I absolutely appreciate all of your guys' generosity. And nope, we are down into the possibly sub 900s.
Okay.
Easy.
David, did you need me?
Yes. Can you keep yourself undeafened so you can hear me when I need you, please?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to probably need more mods for the channel. So I want you to look through chat. I want you to...
You know, I have something.
What is it?
Exclamation point, apply. Guys.
Yep, there it is. Exclamation point, apply. And then you could apply.
Exclamation point, apply in chat. There's a link right there. Hold on.
But I'll tell you, don't just apply. Just you need to be active on the channel. You can't just be, oh, I'm just going to be part of this live stream just to be mod. Nope, it doesn't work that way.
You also have to be over 18.
Yes. There you go. That water is getting closer and closer to that bridge, the top of that bridge right now.
Hey, Easy, you heard what I said, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want, I can help you, though. If you get a lot of them, let me know, and I'll help you if you want.
Okay.
Oh, 7,000 forms are coming. Oh, I hope so, but I hope not. That's a lot of forms. That's a lot of forms.
That would be almost everybody in chat.
Yeah. We're a professional business over here, so we gotta, if you want to be staff, or not staff, well, mod, well, there's a application process. Of course, it's free to apply. All you need to do is be professional and follow the instructions, and yeah, it's not that hard.
Okay.
Set up a chat bot, much easier than venting people. Well, I do have Nightbot, so I don't know why Nightbot is behaving the way it is. Well, Lamar, the eye is getting closer. Black River, it's getting closer there. If you are let's see, Alligator Pond, Mandeville, it's getting closer there as well. Jamaica, thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for the $2 donation in euros. I appreciate the donations, people. This is great. So, yeah, if you're just tuning in, yeah, we're tracking a very intense hurricane right now. It's like the eye is still warming. On average, a little bit more. That's interesting, though, because the low-level cloud feature is still there. So I wonder why that is. It's actually not eroded. It's not.
I am back, by the way.
Welcome back, Ethan, again.
Oh,
Dang.
I did.
Who does tropical meteorology as a specialty told me about. They're capable of altering the shape of the eye to make it look weird. Because it doesn't look like it's trying to do an eyeball replacement cycle or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't, does it?
Switch to the subscriber only mode to get rid of the trolls. That's not, I don't want to do that because then people will be like, oh, it's only for subscribers only. No, I think it's fine without that, because then people start like actually, because then they're going to subscribe just to chat and cause problems. So that's, it's not going to help just to put subscriber mode only on. If you go back around 20 minutes, the aerial completely covered around the bridge. Right side swept away. The aerial 20 minutes ago, I guess. Whole computer this whole computer controller thing, because my mouse is lagging there.
Yep. You're right. That should have ended it.
Let me see. Oops. My computer is just running a little funny.
Oh, the Barbican St. Andrew light cam transformer is about to blow. You might want to check that next, David.
What camera?
The Barbican St. Andrews. It was one of the donations that was sent. He sent a $5 donation for it.
Oh, check the St. Andrew. Where is it? I can't find it here. Oh, right here. Yep.
Not sure.
I found it.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that then. Power flashes, potentially.
Yeah.
Ongoing or impending eye wall replacement cycle. An elongated or elliptical eye can sometimes signal instability in the inner core, often early signs of eye wall replacement development. The storm may be trying to reorganize its structure by forming an outer eye wall, which can distort the inner eye. Vertical wind shear. If moderate shear 10 to 30 knots is affecting the hurricane, the upper levels of the storm can become tilted, distorting the eye from a perfect circle into an oval. You may notice asymmetries in convection as well, with one side being stronger or colder on IR imagery. Rapid intensification, eye wall contraction. During rapid strengthening, the eye wall can tighten quickly, sometimes causing a briefly asymmetric or elliptical shape as the vortex adjusts. Environmental interactions. Interaction with land, nearby dry air, or barrel-clad boundaries can lead to deformation of the eye. Occasionally, interaction with another vortex, binary interaction of the Fujiwara effect, can stretch the eye into an oval shape. Oh.
So there's multitude of 2 hours now. Melissa has not had any signs of an eye wall replacement cycle, and it's been unable to even do an eye wall replacement cycle where it does a merger instead. So it's probably rapidly intensifying still.
Gosh. All right, so, this camera is
just what
really
we need
bad.
Before landfall.
Yeah. So there was a donation I need to read out because it was a $50 euro donation. Good morning from Germany. We are actually planning to fly to Montego Bay soon to play golf. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for all the residents of Jamaica that they can get through Melissa safely. Thank you very much for your detailed reporting, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for that. These donations really mean a lot, and I greatly appreciate this.
Hey, David.
Yes.
Water vapor height again for the record is -3.48, according to what somebody just said.
You are serious.
I wish I wasn't.
Yep, we got a new record.
Well, not
Three-
really. It tied a record.
Did it tie?
It tied. More to go.
No,
Thank you,
the
Jamaican
line,
Hot Topic.
the line is higher. The red line is higher at the end. So it did get warmer. So it is warmer.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Yes, someone's
By the
confirming
way, you
that.
just got another. By the way, you got another $10 donation.
Thank you for the
From
$10
Jamaica.
donation, Jamaica. Hot Topic for the 10. Thanks again for your information. I am bridging your audio to my Jamaican people. We are really enjoying your coverage. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this hurricane is nearly. Let's take a look at this. Again, please share this. This is the one only time. Please share. This is really close to. This looks like it's going to make landfall somewhere over here. So this is about. Let's take a look. About 75-ish miles away from Jamaica.
Wait, what? It breaks record again at negative 3.14 Celsius? Is that?
That
David?
is real. Yes. Yes.
It just. Oh my.
God.
Yeah. 3.14. That's pi.
Man, that is wow.
There's a white dot inside the eye. There's like almost a white dot.
A white dot?
Almost a white dot. It's like a gray dot in the eye.
Oh. Oh, you're looking at water vapor.
Yes.
Oh my. Oh. No, the eye wouldn't collapse if it gets closer to 0. Actually, it's a good thing.
What? What?
It could. Someone said that doesn't the eye collapse if it reaches 0 degrees? No, the warmer the eye temperature, the more stable and more structured the storm actually is.
When is the next recon? We need one. I am.
One just left 3 minutes ago. Thank you for the $20 donation, Butterfly Express. Dave, you're gonna want to check the Barbican live camera sparkle on power lines almost on fire.
What? Power lines are almost on fire. Oh. Okay, we're gonna need to watch this.
That Barbican fire or potential fire, yeah, I think we need to keep an eye on that. This is live camera footage, by the way, guys.
This is live as it gets from Sea Jamaica.
Oh yeah, look at that light. Look at that light.
I don't see any light.
That one flashing light in the middle of the camera?
Yeah.
That keeps getting brighter. I think that's what they're talking about. Every 5 minutes. Let's just keep it on here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, right in there. Gonna peter out and come right back.
I'm watching it. I'm gonna have to
Yep.
bring my. I need to look at my graphs on my phone though.
Oh yeah, there's more sparks right there.
Yep,
I just
there
watched
is.
them.
Wow, this is really bad. Dang, I am 30 subscribers away from hitting 64,000. So thank you guys.
30 away.
30, 28 now.
Wow. The drier, cool air mass means that it's pulling down air from the upper atmosphere. Melissa is a monster. 3.14 degrees is unreal. Yes, that is correct. That us to the audience in chat.
Yeah, we're watching this. That spark is still going off. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
there
it's
it
going
goes.
to.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm surprised the power hasn't turned off because of that.
Maybe it'll be soon.
And it's raining. That makes life worse for that power line.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just as soon as you said that, more sparks.
Oh man, water is about ready to spill over the bridge.
Oh my.
Water's getting ready to spill over the bridge.
Oh.
And there is
Yeah, it's
logs.
coming close.
There are logs being trapped and can barely fit underneath it.
Go back 10 minutes exactly to 2 minutes 59. Wait, what time is it exactly on here? Yeah, 2 minutes 59 seconds. Or 2 hours 59 minutes.
On here?
Yeah, on that one, flat bridge. Not bridge. David, flat bridge. Not
Flat
the
bridge.
garbage
Okay,
can.
2 hours?
No. Wait. Oh, I'm behind. That's why. Right when that time said 2:59. Yep, sorry. I don't know why it keeps putting you behind that. So whenever that time says 2:59 a.m.
Dang, water has come up pretty quickly, though. Water has come up
Yep,
really quickly. And it's
Yep.
getting ready to spill over. It is getting
Yeah, I
ready
wonder
to
what
spill.
happened. Yeah, everyone keeps saying 2 hours and 15 at the 2 hour 59 minutes. So 11 minutes before this. Make that 12 minutes before this. So whatever is 12 minutes ago, you're gonna want to look at it.
Okay, what's 12 minutes ago?
I'm not sure. They're telling me about something, so let's just see what happens. They said at like 2:59 a.m. 30 seconds into the minute. They said they're saying something.
Everyone's joining for this one, so that must mean it must be a big deal. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, there's sticks. I see sticks.
30 seconds, and then 30 seconds until we get what they're trying to tell us. Lori C. Just Laggle said, "You guys have been so amazing. I've learned so much about my fascination with hurricanes. I never knew. Wonderful coverage. Thank you so much."
Oh,
The whole
shoot. Look at,
team-
there is something. Look at all of that. Look at all of that.
Yep, there's a box.
There is literally a box. Let me go back again.
Oh my.
Watch this, Ethan. Watch it. Watch. There's a box.
Oh, I saw.
Oh, you saw it? Street thingies. That doesn't look like a box.
Dang, if that's concrete, if that's a concrete brick floating down the river,
Riverbend?
floating, that is strong.
That does look strong, though. It does. Someone's asking themselves why they're sitting here watching a box at 3 a.m.
Well, you guys requested it, not me. You viewers said, "Oh, can we? I want to see there was something there that float. You guys are the viewers. You guys are the audience. If you tell me to show something, I will show it. Unless
Everyone's saying it's a box.
Okay, it's a box. Okay, yeah, it seems.
Yeah, they said it's a box. It seems more reasonable. A brick wouldn't float.
That is still flickering on the power line.
Yep.
Eye temperature watch 5,000. Let's see. Okay, the eye temperature has cooled a little bit.
Yeah, it'll oscillate.
Yeah. Plane going out in there now, right?
Yeah, there's a plane going out now.
From the plan of the day that was not scheduled, the plan of the day says that the next flight will take off, so NOAA 42 will take off at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Tuesday, October 28th.
Wait, what?
I
have.
Oh.
Hold on, I have NOAA 2313A that just departed, and I have AF XXX 2413A that's leaving in 45 minutes.
We gotta get. Yeah, so NOAA A3 2313A took off 15 minutes ago. Well, why is it not showing up on here?
Here, if you wouldn't mind me sending that tail number, then I can dig into it.
Okay. Oh yeah, hold on, let me get that.
So the tail number, well, whatever it is, so
2213A or 2313A, sorry, not 2223.
From that, there's a new record that gets approached. Oh no, we had it. It's from earlier. It's from earlier. Yep.
There's no reason to wait. This is the time. Your health is the only thing that you have. So before I joined Partner MD, I was probably like most middle-aged guys who didn't see a doctor very often. Like I've said, I thought I was healthy and I thought I was in good shape and I thought I was doing all the right things, but ultimately there's something.
I would say
someone in that
probably 6 hours. Wait, probably, yeah, about 5 or 6 hours. Maybe early afternoon, yeah.
NHC will be able to tell us roughly the time if we can base it off the wind speed. I'll actually be able to calculate it.
So let me see. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, the eye was here. So at 9 o'clock p.m. my time, the eye was here. And now 4 hours later, it is here. So putting a projection, tell you, this is the same sick thing feeling. I got the night of Andrew. I hope the feeling is wrong. Thank you for the $5 donation. Oh, Jazzy's World donated $10. Oh wow, we are almost at 4,000 likes. By the way, thanks.
No, we just broke 3,000.
Oh, 3,000. Okay. Is there someone in that structure by the flat bridge? Looks like lights are on.
It's a flashlight. I think there's somebody that lives over next to that river that is monitoring that river.
Okay, water is now spilling over the bridge by a little bit. Water is spilling over the bridge by a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
It's beginning to spill over just little bits by little bits.
Yep. Alright, so he's probably not going to be looking at the infrared on tropical tidbits side vault, but I'll look at an update.
Yeah, this water's coming up to the bridge right now. Gosh, look how fast this water's flowing, Ethan. Man,
Yeah, and it's amazing.
It's rapid. There's like rapids already.
And it's amazing how much that has risen just in the time that we've been streaming the last couple hours. It's noticeable and, like you said, moving very quickly. And that's the thing that we're really concerned about, because moving water has a tremendous amount of energy, as you all know. I mean, water flowing at, just a couple miles an hour, 5 to 7 miles per hour, can cause structural damage similar to an EF5 tornado. So, water in motion is quite dangerous.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the infrared right now. There's still a ring that surrounds the eye of the system. However, the way it's shaped, there's an area of lower clouds that surround the eye and that go into the southwest and northwest and southeast a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, infrared on tropical tidbits.
Also, the very center of the eye is about 67 miles away from shore, as of the latest that I can see.
Okay, so it is. Yeah, it really has started to accelerate now. Yeah, it's accelerating. Pink does surround the entire eye wall still, though. So it hasn't weakened a whole lot.
If it even did weaken.
Man, that is really bad. That is 67 miles away. That means hurricane force winds are right off the coast. Did it change direction? Nope, it has not changed direction. We are quite I am thinking a landfall is going to happen somewhere over here in Whitesboro. Wait, White House. Somewhere in White House and Town. It hasn't turned much more over. Gosh, that pink, that CDO. I am surprised it's this symmetrical still.
Like Lava was probably saying, that counteracting a little bit of the weakness that the outer edge of the storm is experiencing because of land. So it's probably not going to really weaken until the eye makes landfall.
Yeah. Oh,
So
we're
this
going
is
for another
really-
record. We are going for another record, possibly.
Well, let's wait and see.
Gotta watch that eye temperature.
Yeah, I'm watching it with you right now.
Okay, water is now certainly spilling over the bridge. It is now spilling over the bridge quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that road is almost impassable. It's getting like at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah.
So if you guys are wondering how much the water has risen, take a look at this for a bit. Take a look at this. Take a long look. Take a long look.
That's like 4 feet.
Okay, flat bridge. Look at the bridge. And then watch this. Boom. Look how much higher the water is. Yeah. Oh, there's sticks. Look at the sticks. Look at the logs covering the bridge.
Yep.
Do you see that, Ethan? Literally, there is debris
Yes,
on
I
the
do.
road.
I see it too. Yeah, that water has risen, I want to say, roughly 4 or 5 feet since where it started before the storm started impacting Jamaica.
Hasn't even come on shore yet.
There's still a few hours before that, actually.
Hey, David, I'm gonna probably end the night off with this report. The Norman Manley International Airport is completely underwater at this time. The
What is
runways
it?
are completely underwater. The Norman Manley International Airport,
Okay.
and the runways are completely underwater right now.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my.
That is significant.
The airport, the runways at the airport are underwater. And this is not even where the landfall. It's not, and our camera just went out, I think.
Let's see, negative 4.75 Celsius. Does it mean hailstorm chaos in the eyewall region? No, it's hard to say, but most likely not. I've only one ever having hail related to the hurricane, and that was Milton of last year. That was probably because there's such strong updrafts that.
I'm going to.
Oh, that changes. Okay. Let's see. Is that? Yeah, that's still sparking pretty good there.
It's sparking a little. It's sparking a little bit, but I don't think it's really that significant now.
Okay.
By the way, David, I did a little bit more digging. My apologies for saying what I said earlier. But yes, there is one taking off at 5 a.m. and I was just listening to the live ATC, and they are filing a flight plan right now. So that will be taken off there rather shortly.
So we're not going to get
What happened to the one?
We're not going to get a plane in there by the 5 o'clock, by say 5 o'clock or so in the Eastern. Wait, they need to
5
be
a.m.
Eastern time.
Daylight time is when it will take off, and it'll probably reach there in about an hour and a half.
Okay, is this a teal?
So what about the one that was supposed to leave at 4?
That's not. They're still on the ground in Lakeland.
Maybe the website. There's an error with the website, I think.
Oh.
That sucks, so because they might have to go based on Doverac.
Oh boy, no.
Well,
If they
not
go off of
really.
that, the intensity's good.
Not directly based on that, but a blend. Like, okay, this seems like the eye is warmed a bit more. This is that. Okay, we'll go a little stronger, like 180 or something. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. They might honestly keep it. They might keep it the same.
Well, this is actually more interesting. I just looked at it again. He was correct. Yeah, there was one that at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. scheduled. I don't know if they're going to send 2 in there. I don't really know what they're doing, but NOAA 43 is going in, and Teal 75 is also going in.
The bridge is breaking.
Dude, yeah, oh man, look at this, Ethan. Look at the water over the bridge now. You can definitely...
Rainfall rates pick up as well.
This is really bad. That bridge that cars drive on.
Yeah. London Bridge is falling down.
Pretty much at this point. And then look at the sticks.
Yeah.
Look at the sticks blocking the road. Well, looks like no cars are getting through that. Oh, here comes another stick. Yup, there comes another stick and another stick. Roadblock. We got a roadblock going on.
This is more than a roadblock.
It's a flood block. Flood water block.
We did have a question about how far away this is from the shore.
That I don't know.
I can actually calculate. Hold on, I can figure that out.
Oh, the eye from the shore or the river, the camera from the eye?
This camera with the bridge.
Okay, from the shore. So I don't know. Someone's going to have to do the work.
Yep, I can do that. Where exactly?
It's Flatbridge. It's
camera.
So the name of the area is Rio Colbre River St. Catherine. River at Catherine.
Okay. Is that close to the coast?
Google Maps.
Let's see.
All right, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm starting to see water flow over here as well now. So we have water now flooding the road completely now. This river is definitely on the rise. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Oh, wow. Well, we have almost 9,000 people watching this live stream, folks. I thank you guys for sharing this. And we just earned another 50 members for subscribing. That means I have gained 10,000 subs this month. That is remarkable. That is remarkable. So thank you all for subscribing. You all are just beyond awesome. And hit the bell icon if you do subscribe, okay? Hit the bell icon to get all notifications so you do not miss out on any live streams like this, including video updates on the topics. Yes.
Hey David, can you put the name of that location in the chat? I'm trying to find it, and I don't know if I'm spelling it correctly, so I'm gonna need
Yeah.
if possible, I'm gonna need it in chat so I can put it in.
Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. The chat. Okay. Let me. The name of it. Yes. Just copy the name.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Let me do it. Hold on.
Okay.
$1 and $2 donations. You guys are really awesome. Halfway to $1,000 so far this live stream, and that's a grand total of $1,000 earned since yesterday from the hard work that we've been doing as a team here, keeping everybody safe ahead of this hurricane that is quite dangerous, very dangerous, and it is inching closer and closer to Jamaica. David, you are on fire with your live coverage. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you must be tired right now.
I am very tired, but I don't care if I'm tired because this is far more important right now. I'm probably going to end up calling out for work. I hate calling out sick. I really do, but unless this thing hurries its butt up and makes landfall and crosses Jamaica, come on, hurricane, move your butt. Stupid little punk, hurricane. Yeah, I'm name calling you, Melissa. We lost What's worse is losing satellite data. We do not have any satellite data now.
Oh boy.
Wow, we are really trapped here. All right,
Why
Ethan.
do they keep zooming me out?
All right, Ethan. Breaking news. I want to say water is about a foot, about 3 to 6 inches over the bridge. Actually, no, probably even 4. Yeah, that looks like 4 or 5 inches. Actually, no.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 2, credit card combat. Getting your finances together? Learn to manage.
5.
Yeah, it's really coming over, and as you see, as more debris gets piled up on that, it's going to make that road even more impassable, unfortunately. But what I wonder too is, this is what we're seeing at this one specific location, and I'm curious to see what's happening in other locations, especially coastal areas at this point, because I would imagine things are really starting to deteriorate very quickly.
Not a
We're starting to get water
Yeah.
piling up back here now. Thank you for the $50
Okay.
donation, Brian Bailman. Thank you for the $50 donation.
Also, David, that camera. I mean, I had to get the city's name because I couldn't get the exact location. It kept glitching out on me. So it's 108 miles plus or minus like 2 miles, probably 3 miles. So it's probably it's 105 to 110 miles away from the eye.
Oh, so it's well inland. Okay.
Oh, it's not that it's inland. It's coast by Kingston.
Yeah, it's
really
east,
close to Kingston.
It's west of Kingston.
Yep.
Thank you for becoming a tropical storm. Word. Wow. Very much that. Bloody Beat, thank you for the $5 donation. You guys are incredible and you don't sound tired. You all are so knowledgeable and talking as seriously as it should be. Good job to you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and be like, okay, this eyewall
All right.
mergers.
Update. Also, given the eye is moving northeast, it's just under 70 miles away from the coast. If it continues this northeast track, I am expecting a landfall, a direct landfall over. Let's see what's in here. You gotta find them.
Hey, David, I just sent you another live camera. This one's of the coast, and it is a panning camera to a town right outside of Kingston on the coast.
Okay, I don't know if I can share that, though, because it's... I don't want to get in trouble. So, it's probably best I don't share that. Well, actually, he's using See Jamaica cameras. So that's just the same cameras. that he's used. Black River, because the heading that this is taking.
Yeah, it's more tilted than I thought. I think that one area though is I think Alligator's Pond is gonna get that landfall.
All right, I think
think
we're
Alligator-
starting. I think the eye is starting to slowly get disrupted by a teeny bit. There's a lot of banding suddenly appearing.
That would be good.
But nah, it would be good, but it's too late. This is going to be a disaster. It's still going to be a big disaster.
Yeah,
That is
it's
true.
not gonna
I mean-
matter. It's not gonna matter.
Oh my gosh. Is it ever
What?
pouring and is it ever windy on this camera? This is the Highwit Transportation Center camera in Jamaica, and that rain is just dumping. That rain is just dumping.
Oh, it absolutely is. Things are really whipping up.
That is what strong tropical storm force winds look like with that rain coming down in sheets.
I wonder if anyone from the Weather Channel's on Jamaica right now experiencing the storm.
If you guys are new to the stream, welcome, welcome. We are tracking Major Hurricane Violent Melissa here with pressures last from the NHC at 901 millibars. Not moving very fast according to their update from the 2 o'clock in the morning advisory. We will wait for the next advisory here in about 15 minutes, but conditions are rapidly deteriorating in Jamaica with bands of very heavy rainfall and strong winds that we are currently witnessing on this camera in real time. This is really bad. Wind is whipping, and it is...
Even now, where the winds are starting to pick up, you can encounter, especially in downtown areas like that, you can get some flying debris. You can get glass that is broken from windows flying. You can get all kinds of little pieces of debris flying. And once the winds ramp up even further, obviously, that's going to become an even bigger hazard. So, again, to reinforce what the National Hurricane Center has suggested, just shelter in place as best you can at this point and, try to ride it out.
Yeah, there are people standing right there by that river, and it's raging really quickly. They're probably maybe reporting about that this bridge is flooded. Because of how high the water has come up, I would not be surprised if there is now at least 7 or 8 inches of water across that bridge right now, and currently going up still as we speak. Water is still going up on this. And just for comparison, let's look at what it looked like at 9:50. Well, actually, let's look at it what it looked like at 8 o'clock. This is what the whole river looked like literally at 8 o'clock at night, Jamaica time. This is what it looks like now. It's a roadblock, and there are no cars getting across that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
There are no cars. Oh, yeah, look at how high the water is. It's even on the side of this road already. It's already climbing up the road. Already, I would not be surprised later on if it's even this high. And it's pouring there. It is just raining nonstop. Yeah, this is really, really, really. This is not good.
Bad. Yeah.
Yep, there's people adventuring like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that seems like a pretty bad idea to me.
It's in the middle of the night too. It's 3:52 in the morning. By the way, if you all are finding the live stream very helpful, detailed, informative, and life-saving with our great team of experts over here on the other end, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that. Yeah, I said it twice. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, share this live stream with your family and friends. We have 9,800 people watching this live stream right now, and also slap that like button. Yeah, this is evolving pretty bad. We're watching other cameras as well across the area. Let's see if this one is evolving more significantly. Come on. Come on. Okay, rain has slowed down here, but not the wind. Think this camera went out. Barbakian? Yep. Think we lost power to this camera. No, we didn't. Or did we? Yep, we lost power to that camera. So we are down to really this river camera. And literally viewing.
Also, by the way, I'm probably gonna hop off as soon as the advisory comes out, because I do gotta get up in the morning. Unless I decide to call out of work myself. Which I don't know if I'm debating if I want to do that or not.
That's fine. Oh yeah, this water's still coming up quickly. Now it is covering almost the entire road that comes up onto the bridge. Ethan, this whole road is almost covered. Oh, Ethan. Oh, I think Ethan will be
left.
He'll be back, I think.
He might.
All right, we just got.
I'm sure he would have told us.
We just got a report, well, a picture image of a tree that has been uprooted. Don't know exactly where this is at, but the rain is coming down very, very hard. Yeah, it looks like a tree has been uprooted. So we are getting damage. For sure, on shore.
Expected to make a landfall in St. Elizabeth in a matter of hours. We'll take a look at the system's location and the impact felt across the island so far. Plus, the homeless on the streets of Kingston. Where will they ride out the storm? Hello and welcome to the latest update on TVJ. I'm Milton Walker. We'll have the details right after this break.
Okay, I see you. Okay, let me see you, Cherry Hill. Yeah, now take it back. Let me see you rock off, shake off, shake off. Let me see you rock off, rock off. Let me see you kick right, now kick left, now step forward, now step back. Lucasade, bring the energy.
Everybody needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. Are your friend or your family? Somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV.
And so again, invite everybody, your friends and family, share, like, and subscribe. We are going to get into this discussion right now because this will give us the latest timing of update on when Melissa will be making landfall and who is going to be at.
Elevate your car buying experience with a Volvo journey designed around you, where luxury, customer service, and excellence come standard.
3 millibars and a peak 700 millibar flight level and tail Doppler radar winds supporting 150 knots for this current advisory. The hurricane continues to exhibit a well-defined eye about 10 nautical miles in diameter, embedded within extremely cold cloud tops to near, within extremely cold cloud tops to near 90 degrees Celsius, Ethan. Upper level outflow remains well established. Upper level outflow remains well established over the system, although such intense tropical cyclones typically undergo an eye wall replacement. Oh, wait, this is not okay. There we go. Here's the latest advisory. Melissa has a circular 10 nautical mile wide eye of 80 degrees Celsius. Radar data from Jamaica suggests that a secondary outer eye wall may have formed, which could signal that an eye wall replacement cycle is underway. The latest couple of overnight center fixes by the Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircrafts revealed 700 millibar height falls within the eye, and drops on data indicated that the central pressure had fallen to around 901 millibars. A standard reduction of the peak 700 millibar flight level winds from that mission, 65 knots, supports an initial intensity of 150 knots. Conditions are deteriorating across Jamaica, where heavy rainfall and tropical storm force winds have spread across the inland areas. A NOAA and Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircraft are scheduled to investigate the hurricane this morning. Melissa is moving slowly north-northeastward at around 4 knots, so about 6-ish miles an hour. Over the next several days, Over the next several days, the hurricane is expected to accelerate to the northeast within the flow ahead of the amplifying trough over the southeastern United States. This steering flow will bring the core of the Melissa across Jamaica today over eastern Cuba early Wednesday and across the southeastern and central Bahamas later on wind ensemble guidance. Near-term intensity fluctuations are possible this morning and will likely be driven by internal dynamic processes like eye wall replacement cycles. Regardless, Melissa will reach Jamaica as an extremely dangerous hurricane within the next 12 hours. While land interaction with Jamaica and eastern Cuba is expected to cause some weakening, Melissa is expected to be to pass over portions of the Bahamas as a strong hurricane on Wednesday. Increasing westerly shear is likely to impact Melissa later this week while the hurricane accelerates towards higher latitudes. As a result, the hurricane is forecast to have a broader and asymmetrical wind field when it passes near Bermuda later this week. Some minor upward adjustments were made to the intensity forecast during the middle portion of the period in agreement with the latest HCCA and GDMI aids. Melissa is forecast to become a strong extratropical cyclone over the North Atlantic in about 4 days. So like what I was just saying, upward adjustments have been made to the forecast. So now it looks like Bermuda could have a slightly higher echelon hurricane impacting them. Yes. All right, key messages. Jamaica. Okay, I will read that. Key messages will be in an infographic that I like to use. So morning, as early as late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, where those tropical storm force winds will be strongest. Hard to read that. Here's a look at the latest NHC advisory when it comes to who is going to get what. And right now, there are hurricane warnings that are continuing right now at this very moment across pretty much all of Jamaica at this point, and the easternmost portion there of Cuba, as well as the Turks and Caicos Islands, where hurricane warnings are in effect. Therefore, when a hurricane warning is in it, since a hurricane warning is issued for your area, please prepare for life-threatening impacts from both water and strong winds. And these impacts will get only worse through at least the time of the eye passing in the center. Hurricane conditions are likely over Bermuda by Friday morning, with winds that could be maintained at around Category 2 intensity. Here's a look at the key messages on Hurricane Melissa. So point number 1 here is Jamaica. So remain in your safe shelter. Catastrophic flash flooding and numerous landslides are expected through Tuesday. The eye wall's destructive winds may cause total structural failure. Ooh, yeah. Failure now, particularly in higher elevations, leading to widespread infrastructural damage. Failure to take immediate action could result in serious injury or significant loss of life. Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Catastrophic flash flooding and landslides are expected across southwestern Haiti and southern portions of the Dominican Republic through midweek. In Haiti, extensive infrastructural damage and isolation of communities is likely. Tropical storm conditions are expected late Tuesday into Wednesday. Eastern Cuba, number 3. Heavy rainfall with life-threatening flash flooding and landslides is expected to begin shortly. Life-threatening storm surge and damaging winds are expected late Tuesday into Tuesday night. Preparations should be rushed to completion. Southeastern and central Bahamas and Turks and Caicos. Hurricane conditions, life-threatening storm surge, and heavy rainfall are expected across portions of the southeast and the central Bahamas on Wednesday. Residents should follow advice given by local officials and be sure to have your preparations completed by Tuesday night. By tropical storm conditions, heavy rains, and a significant storm surge is expected in the Turks and Caicos and islands on Wednesday. So here's a look at the latest rainfall forecast from the National Hurricane Center. And right now for the central portion of Jamaica, let's zoom out there. So central portion of Jamaica, you have a pretty good risk here of 20 to even 30 inches of rainfall additional for the next 3 days. That hasn't changed since the last advisory. So for life-threatening flash flooding and high surf along the coasts there of the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Bahamas as well. Please take this seriously. So let's take a look here at the latest H-Wharf model. Yeah, so here it is. So the thing that I wanted
to... David, I'm probably going to hop off now.
Okay, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, have a nice...
Okay. So here's a look at the...
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Here's a look at the latest models right now on this system. And what we have right now is that the landfall is projected to be... So this would be about 8 in the morning my time. This would be about... Yeah, this would be about... Yeah, this would be about 10 o'clock in the morning Jamaican time because you're 2 hours ahead of me. And so we are expecting a very intense hurricane regardless of intensity right now. It doesn't matter if an eye wall replacement cycle is occurring right now. This is going to be devastating by a huge margin. We're looking at total infrastructural damage within the eye wall as it moves onshore here of Jamaica. And all residents living on by Wednesday early morning into Wednesday night, and then moving into the southwestern Atlantic as a powerful hurricane still, moving over Bermuda perhaps in about the 3-day mark as a powerful hurricane here with winds of around 100-ish miles per hour. We're seeing the same thing on the HAVS-B model. If we go back in time right here, we can see the landfall has not changed from the previous update here. We're still thinking a landfall will happen at around, say, 7 or 8 in the morning, maybe a little later than that, as late as 9 in the morning. This would be about 11 in the morning Jamaican time, so keep that in mind around your lunchtime. Instead of having lunch, you'll probably want to have lunch, definitely have lunch at home away from windows because those winds are going to be strong. That's going to be moving onshore across Cuba by Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning, and then across the rest of the Bahamas as we go into Wednesday. And then, of course, same thing happens here over the Bermuda area. So there is some differences in the modeling on exactly how strong the winds will be over Bermuda. But at this time, winds will be significant on all levels for an island that small, and heavy rainfall will accompany that system. When we take a look here at the rainfall forecast, we can see that, again, heavy rainfall will continue to only increase in more intensity as the eye itself gets closer. And then the heavy rainfall will depart Jamaica suddenly as this moves out. So finally, you guys will be able to dry out, but there will be a lot of destruction in the wake of that hurricane by all means. And then, of course, deterioration conditions are expected over the rest of Cuba by Tuesday night into Wednesday as the fast-moving system roars through the eastern Cuba area and continues to roar through the southeastern Bahamas. here, bringing some heavy rainfall. And keep in mind, this northern eye wall, want to understand the physics about this. This has the strongest winds typically because of the thermal wind gradient that takes place with this. So got to understand, the dirty side doesn't have the strongest winds necessarily, but you can kind of get a steam jet, some filaments that wrap all the way around. So that can bring enhanced wind damage, perhaps wind gusts over 130, 140 miles an hour over the Bahamas as that moves through. And then, of course, in across, where are we at here? There's little Bermuda. It's hard to look at Bermuda here, small island, but you can see some heavy rainfall, strong winds roaring through the island there as we go into Thursday night. And of course, I will be live streaming that. As far as it looks right now, I don't see a need. I don't see why I won't stream that. Again, for the time being, this is a formidable hurricane. Please take this as seriously as it is possible. Yeah, the water has continued to come up even a little bit more here. Doesn't look to be coming up as quick. Let's see. Actually, might be coming up still as quick. Let's see. Oh, stupid ads. I freaking hate these ads. Let's look at the discussion here. Oh no, that water is still coming up. Never mind. That water is definitely coming up a lot more. So now I did want to add something to this discussion as we kind of went back and forth here is, will this threaten the United States? No, there is no chance of that occurring. And the reason why is if we actually extend our arms out a little bit in our reach and look at the 500 millibar geopotential height here, you can see that this trough right here, okay, there's our pin. So this trough right here over the Midwest will set the edge to this ridge. So you have a ridge right here. You have a trough that's digging down into the southeastern United States. So that's going to guide the system pretty much like this. So there's no chance that this is going to pin. There is no concern. Okay, please take a breath. There's no sign of any concern. Only surf is going to be your big problem along the coast there of the United States. But the good news here is Melissa will leave the United States alone for the time being. But how's everybody doing? We have 9,000 people watching this live stream right now. This is incredible. If you all liked that discussion, you all find this the information that we are providing you with great honesty, great detail, and the information you absolutely like, share this. Please share this because we are going to be live all night long. All night long. For a lot of you, it's in the morning already. It's 4:15 in the morning in Jamaica right now because you guys are in Central Time. And so I am going to be live for a while. We might have to do part 3 today after this, depending on the timing of landfall. So if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, this is the time to subscribe. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate it so much. And we have raised almost $600, so thank you guys.
Be aware, want more people to be safe. That's the ultimate goal.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are going to keep an eye on this for a while longer, way long. Not going anywhere.
Did Easy update you on what happened to the last recon mission?
No.
So they actually weren't able to get into the eye. They had to abort mission early. This is by the New York Times. They said they had to abort the mission early due to severe turbulence, and the aircraft was inspected back at Lakeland and went over by multiple mechanics.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That, dude, I have never heard of them aborting a mission. Them actually aborting a mission is apps. What made them do that?
Well, so pretty much when you're flying into a hurricane, you're going to experience a lot of downdrafts and updrafts. Updrafts aren't so much of a major problem. What you're going to kind of deal with is the downdrafts. And when you hit a downdraft, they can be violent, and it's kind of like falling like a stone. So I don't know exactly what happened in this situation, but like a downdraft in an airplane would feel like you fell 1,000 feet and you hit the floor. So like you fell 1,000 feet and then you just stopped. So it could have they could have felt weightless for a couple seconds, and then just everything would have came crashing back down. That's pretty much what I'm assuming what happened. Not exactly what's factual here, because they haven't come out and said it, but that's what I'm assuming happened to this flight. And to scare hurricane hunters, I could say is probably one of the hardest things to do. So they definitely felt something that was severely off, that they stopped the mission for it.
Man, that is
Peace and a lot of courage going into those kinds of conditions, because I don't think I'd be comfortable in that position.
Oh, no. All right. Our eye temperature is very close to a record again. Very close to a record. We're almost at
surprising.
Almost -2 Celsius again. Close to -2. So, this is the CDO that we're looking at right in here. This is where the strongest winds, well, not the strongest winds are going to be right in here, well, in estimation. I know I don't draw a perfect circle, don't mind me on that, but that's basically where we have our most intense winds right here, surrounding this smooth, laminar look to the CDO. And there is the eye right inside. There is mesovortices. Thank you, Limbo, for the Tropical Storm membership. I do appreciate that. Wow, we are almost at 5,000 likes on this stream. Thank you guys for liking it so much. Dovrak technique, Ethan, is still at 185 knots and pressure is still very low.
Yeah, by every indication, and especially if you're using the technique that's based on satellite presentation and visual cues like that, this is obviously going to be showing up quite significantly, as it certainly has.
All right, got some unfortunate news. It's safe to say right now the entire road on this camera is pretty much flooded at this point. There is not much dry spots left, and there's about a foot of water covering the bridge right now. Roughly about a foot of water covering the bridge.
Yeah, that area looks completely different from what it was even just a few hours ago.
We did not get a new strength. It is still the same. I think they're holding off until recon gets in there. But because there's a possible eyewall replacement cycle they did mention that could be getting underway, that might make them keep it the same. But that's because, well, things look different on camera than they actually do when you're actually there. That's almost a foot of water, probably about 11 inches, but really, I mean, it could be a foot of water. Because, I mean, you got to understand, remember how high the water is right here. The water's literally flooding this whole area, and you can see as we progress, it's a lot higher right now. You can clearly tell. So that's at least a foot. Someone is saying it's not a foot. Then tell me how it's not a foot. Tell me how it's not a foot. What are your thoughts? Do you think that's a foot deep out there on that bridge, Ethan? And that's probably about 6 to 8 inches, something like that. But it doesn't matter. It's a really big flood.
Yeah, that's something you're definitely not wanting to be walking out in. And I would say, too, a situation that anyone who's in this area, especially people who might not be familiar with the area, I know, storm chasers and probably still some guests on the island. One thing you have to consider, too, is that a lot of the runoff water, even once this is over, is going to be, it's going to have a lot of bacteria in it. So you want to stay away from that, even if it's just a little bit of water. You definitely don't want to be interacting with that.
And also in some places, the cell services may be behaving a little bit wonky. I understand? So she is fine, man. She is fine. It just probably can't communicate with her for whatever reason.
We're going to need to watch that. Let's look at our other cameras really quick. Man, that wind is pretty darn strong. Yeah, wind is very
Indeed.
strong.
You can. Oh yeah, you can see the camera rocking pretty good.
No power though. Oh wait, power is on. Sorry. Surprisingly, no. The power hasn't went off there yet. Turn the sound on. There's sound? Oh, there is sound. Some cameras don't have sound.
Your drawing cursor is in the bottom center of the screen.
No, is it? No, it's...
It's not now.
Oh. Dang, all of a sudden it's pouring on the camera again. It's just raining cats and dogs.
Hard to get an estimate for the rainfall rate because we don't have a very distant view, but certainly some very heavy rain and some sheets of rain coming in as well.
Oh, yeah. Dang, that is really raining now. Gosh. Man, big wind gust. Big wind gust hitting the camera.
As a question.
What's up? Alexander, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kilometers an hour. Yeah, I will do that for you. That's about 280 kilometers an hour. 280 kilometers an hour.
It was the first vehicle that I'd seen on that camera.
Oh yeah, I just saw one,
It's
yeah.
been a while.
Gosh, that camera is just shaking. It's like panicking.
Person as well.
Oh my, how
He's
sweet.
speaking to her.
How sweet.
Yeah, initially he kind of toyed with the idea of getting a flight down to Jamaica for an intercept of this, but decided against it.
Oh, okay. Hey, you should tell him about my YouTube channel next time. See if he remembers me being on my channel. Remember that one time?
Yes, I do remember.
Gosh, this is some serious wind.
Yeah, it really has picked up.
And let's see the other camera. Oh, that's not gonna give us any sound. This is only tropical storm force winds. We're on the map are these cameras. This is near... See what that other river looks like really quick. Dang, that water continues to go up and up and up. Yeah, she surprised a lot of us, for sure, with her intensity. Uh-oh, that eye is clearing out rapidly.
Oh, boy.
That wind is getting more stronger. Okay, I can confirm there is an eye wall replacement cycle happening. That eye is about to be really big before it reaches landfall on the infrared.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But do not underestimate this. Yeah, do not underestimate this. In fact, that might even make things even worse because the wind field is going to expand. So actually, you know what? Your hurricane force winds could actually last a little longer.
Yeah, that's a very important point. that David just made, because if it does undergo an eyewall replacement cycle and expand the wind field, then areas further east on the island could see stronger winds than they otherwise would have.
Yeah. So that is something to consider, is that the wind may come down a mile or two an hour, but that wind field is going to expand. And actually, it won't be surprising to see hurricane force winds already on the island of Jamaica. Oh my. Oh wow, these power poles, Ethan, are actually moving. They're rocking side to side.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Actually, maybe not. It may not be quite there to an eyewall replacement cycle. Just absolutely liking this, which I can tell you guys are. Please slap that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also ring the bell icon so you get all up-to-date tropical weather information here. Also, you follow me from the United States as well. I do winter weather as well. And also, like the stream and share this with your family and friends on social media. Man, this is pretty big.
Yes, it is. And we, again, really appreciate the response from all of you. Glad to have you all here at this very late hour.
Ooh, that wind. It's definitely picking up. Definitely picking up. Quite noticeable. Those wires are just moving violently at this point.